2021 really has been a fantastic year, I think, for gaming. There have been so many great games that came out this year. I think a lot of that is through to many games from 2020 being pushed into 2021. And then we've got even more great games coming up next year to look forward to. But this year was a fantastic plethora of gaming experiences, from huge AAA titles to some really amazing smaller indie titles. So the Game Awards this year, there are 36 nominees across 10 categories. About a month ago, I asked you guys to vote for which games you would like to win in each category, and I have collected and collated all of your results, and we're going to go through that today in today's video. I just want to say a massive thank you to you all. This year's Community Game Awards was the most successful it's ever been. There were actually a whopping 903 votes cast from you all across all 10 categories. So to everyone who took part, to everyone who cast their vote, thank you so much for taking the time to actually share your votes, and I've really enjoyed, you know, seeing the results of them. So we're gonna jump in and we're gonna start with each category. The first category we're kicking off with is the Best Action and Adventure Game of 2021. So the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game are... Okay, boys, let's start the house!
It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated.
Give it up for our heroes!
Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris? What the hell? Why?
Ethan Winter.
And the winner of the Best Action Adventure Game, as voted by you with 35% of the vote, is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Fantastic result, really brilliant game. For me, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was one of the biggest surprises of 2021. It has a fantastic story, really fun gameplay, great cast of characters, and it's a brilliant action adventure game. If you haven't picked it up and you are on the fence, I highly recommend Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. It is one of the best games I played this year, and it is without a doubt a deserved winner of Best Action Adventure Game of 2021. Next up is Best Role-Playing Game, and the nominees for Best RPG of 2021 are...
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
You listen to me now! Feel my strength!
Have a taste of this! Don't take this personal!
I'll show no mercy!
Show me the strength of your resolve.
If we want to save Tokyo, we have only one option left.
Algami, it's time!
So this is the power of the Nahovino. Wrath.
Is that a Zoogle?
Everyone, be careful!
That thing is huge! Tectonic fission!
You'll pay!
Danon Liberation and the Renaissance. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
And the winner with a whopping 63% of your votes is Cyberpunk 2077. This was a really surprising result for me this year. I was expecting Tales of Arise or Shin Megami Tensei 5 may possibly win, but actually Cyberpunk 2077 had 63% of your vote, so it is the clear winner. And it's great to see that some of you still, you know, really pay respect to that game. It is a very good game. You know, if you play it on PC or on next-gen consoles, obviously you're going to get a better experience. It didn't come out brilliantly on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, but what is there at its core is a fantastic RPG. It's got a great world. Night City is vast and amazing, and it's got a great story, and it's a fantastic RPG. So I'm really glad to see that many of you, like me, think it's a brilliant RPG, and that obviously 63% of you really enjoyed it, and it was the best RPG of the year for you guys. So really pleased to see a little bit of recognition there. The next nominee is Best Action Game. The nominees for Best Action Game of 2021 are
against steel and shield, and we cry out towards eternity! Find yourself in this moment! Ignite the fire!
No matter how hard we fight, we can never stop it. We alone must find meaning amidst the flow.
And the winner with 31% of your votes is Far Cry 6. Very surprised by this. I actually thought Deathloop may win this. That has got some great action. Same with Returnal, but I can understand maybe why Returnal didn't get as many votes, because it is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and I know many of you don't own a PS5. So Far Cry 6 is still a fantastic, deserved winner. The minute-to-minute gameplay in Far Cry 6 is actually a lot of fun. I've been playing it quite a lot over the last couple of weeks in the run-up to Christmas, and I'm really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fluidity with the combat, the sheer sandbox nature of the levels, and how you can approach things in your own way. So the actual minute-to-minute action in Far Cry 6 is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of scope there. So I can understand why this won the best action game for you guys with 31%. The next category is Best Indie Game, and the nominees for Best Indie Game of 2021 are...
Must be thinking of someone else.
No playing dumb.
I know the truth.
I'm not lying.
I just said no more games. I forgave everything, all of it.
Things like this just don't get forgiven.
And the winner of Best Indie Game with a whopping 65% of your votes, guys, is Kena Bridge of Spirits, or Kena Bridge of Spirits. I am so pleased. That game was so beautiful. It looks like a Pixar movie. The animation, the world, it's gorgeous. It's visually to look at. The music's really nice, but then the gameplay is what really surprised me, and it actually had really robust, fun combat and gameplay, and the combat was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. In some ways, it very much feels like a Souls type game, though not as punishing as Souls type games, but definitely some of the boss fights are absolutely more challenging. I like the different abilities. I like the puzzle solving element of it. The characters are adorable. Kena is really interesting main character, so I'm really pleased to see Kena Bridge of Spirits win the best indie title this year for the community, and it's great because it's Ember Lab's first release, and it's a fantastic first release, so I look forward to seeing what they have to offer in the future. The fifth category is Best Family Game, and the nominees for Best Family Game are...
Let's keep on going! We got a relationship to fix! But what if we freeze to death first? Use your magnifowers and the attraction will warm you up, baby! To match the example in Facelift. The last one jumping wins in Hot Rope Jump. Find an opening and push through the crowd in Pushy Penguins. Goombas galore. Count them all in Goomba Spotting.
Aspiring photographers, welcome to the Lentil region. You'll find a vast array of islands with various natural environments, from dense jungles packed with lush trees.
So play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
And the winner this year, actually, it's a tied first place. The top two winners with 33% of your votes individually is It Takes Two and Mario Party Superstars, both of which are deserved winners. It Takes Two is a fantastic family-friendly game. It's one of the best co-op games to come out this year. You can play it locally in split screen with a friend. You have to play this game cooperatively in order to experience it, and it's a great game to play with a loved one, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, friend, brother, sister, son, daughter, whoever it is you play with, you're gonna have a great experience. The other winner, of course, is Mario Party Superstars. This for me is a great family game. Nintendo always manage that, though. They always knock out fantastic family games, because obviously the Nintendo Switch is a family orientated console. But Mario Party Superstars is brilliant. It's really good. It takes all of the previous Mario Party games and picks out some of the best boards and mini games and activities, and it's just a lot of fun to play with family. And I can imagine a lot of people this holiday season are going to be picking up and playing Mario Party Superstars without a doubt. So both those games are deserved winners. The next category is Best Multiplayer Game, and the nominees for Best Multiplayer Game are
Pass to me! Here!
Gotcha!
This world is the result of your broken relationship! If you want to go home, you'll need to find what you've lost! Come on! Don't take this personal!
And the winner with 30% of your votes is It Takes Two, which is fantastic to see. It Takes Two, again, it's a great multiplayer game. 2-player cooperative, fantastic experience. The way the game shakes up all the different gameplay elements, it's just a lot of fun. It's heaps of fun to play. It's a brilliant experience from start to finish, and you will really enjoy it. So if you are really into your co-op, 2-player co-op, couch co-op games, then It Takes Two, yeah, it's a deserved winner for best multiplayer game of the year. The next category is best score and music, and the nominees for this category are
You find out what it is you need to do.
A thing of beauty, I know.
You've never.
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle. Oh, you tracks!
And the winner with a resounding 52% of your vote is Cyberpunk 2077. Great to see. All the nominees in this were deserved winners, but it's good to see Cyberpunk get some recognition again. The soundtrack in Cyberpunk 2077 is fantastic. One of my favorite things to do was to literally just drive around Night City listening to the different radio stations and the different songs and different music. It definitely gives you very much GTA vibes. Yeah, the music in Cyberpunk 2077 is so good. So it's great to see that as a deserved winner. The next category is Best Narrative, and the nominees for Best Narrative in 2021 are...
Hi, Colt.
Nice try. Enjoy the beach.
Greenhouse.
Terrible.
That is what happens when you abandon your passion. It gets infected.
What cost? I know who you are. I see the truth about you.
5,000 units to the Hellraiser who kills these so-called Guardians of the Galaxy.
We got this. It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power.
Fire!
Leave it to me.
And the winner with 37% of your vote, this was the clear winner, was Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And many of you guys, like me, thought that this was one of the best narratives, best stories told this year, and it's a fantastic story. I enjoyed it so much. I think I beat it in about 20 hours, and it's great. The characters are so well written. The story is just full of so much character and humor and heartfelt moments, and it really is fantastically written, and it really does give the Guardians of the Galaxy movies a real run for their money. That is how good the story is. I actually preferred the characterization of the Guardians in this game compared to the movies. Don't get me wrong, I like the movies, but I really liked the extra time that they took with each character to really flesh them out. Yeah, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was one of the biggest surprises this year, and it's one of the best games I experienced, especially in terms of the story, and obviously it seems like many of you think the same way I do. The next category is most anticipated game. This is always an interesting one for me, and the nominees for most anticipated games of 2022 are...
In an unending curse.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
And the winner with 32% of your vote is God of War Ragnarok. I was quite surprised by that. I actually thought Elden Ring would win this year for you guys, but actually God of War Ragnarok had 65 votes alone. There was 201 votes cast in the most anticipated game, and with 65 votes and 32% of your votes, God of War Ragnarok won. Deservedly so. I am so hyped for the next God of War game. God of War on PlayStation 4 was fantastic. The way in which they shook up Kratos and the fluid combat and the story and everything and Norse mythology. I'm really looking forward to delving back into God of War. I'm hoping we find more about Atreus. We know we're going to get to see Thor, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok, oh my god. If it's anything like, God of War, it's going to be an amazing roller coaster ride, and I am really, really looking forward to it. So it definitely is on my list of most anticipated games, and obviously for you guys, for 32% of you, it was your most anticipated game of next year. And finally, one of the biggest categories is Game of the Year. There were some very deserved nominees this year. So the nominees for Game of the Year for 2021 are
vacuum cleaner? This would never have happened if you hadn't broken it.
You promised to fix me!
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Where are you, Clank?
You okay, Bolts?
You came after me.
And gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin! There is no safe! Every sorry bastard.
And the winner with 31% of your vote is Resident Evil Village, which is really interesting. I actually thought maybe it was going to be Deathloop or It Takes Two. So to see Resident Evil Village get so much love is really awesome. There were 174 of you that voted in this category, and 54 of you, that's 31%, actually picked Resident Evil Village as your game of the year. I myself haven't played Resident Evil Village, but I did watch a couple of live streams, including my friend Edge, who live streamed the whole game, so I did get to sort of experience it through him. And yeah, it's a fantastic game. It takes some of the best elements from Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7, the horror elements there, and it kind of merges them, into a combination of horror segments, but also some pretty quick, action sequences as well. There are some horrifying moments in Resident Evil Village, and yeah, it's great. It's a fantastic game. Visually, it looked stunning, and yeah, I can see why for many of you it was your game of the year. So there you go, guys. Those are the results from the Community Game Awards for 2021. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think of the results and the picks that you guys chose as a community? Love doing these every year, so I hope to continue to do these in the years coming up. I will be doing my own end of year reviews, so I will be doing a top 10 kind of games of 2021, biggest disappointments as well, and obviously most anticipated games of next year. But I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to do that towards the back end of January, because I have a couple of games that I am wanting to finish and complete, just in case they're going to make it onto my list. So look forward to those. In the meantime, sooner than that, I will be doing a review discussion with Dante, Edge, and Fish from Crack On Gaming, and we're going to be reflecting on 2021 and some of our favorite gaming experiences of of the year. So definitely stay tuned for that, and that should be up hopefully you know, over the Christmas New Year break, maybe the first week in January. I can get that up for you guys if we can find some time to record. So please look forward to that. Hope you guys of course are having a great week. Obviously have a lovely Christmas and New Year, guys. Stay safe, take care, and as always, happy gaming. Bye guys.